Update WTA ranking. Or Aryna Sabalenka reigns supreme as world number one. Gauff and Swiatek in hot pursuit. The world of women's tennis is ablaze once again. A dazzling constellation of brilliance, power, and sheer determination as the WTA rankings for the week of October 20th, 2025 were released. One truth stood unshakable. Aryna Sabalenka remains the undisputed queen of court, holding tightly to her world number one throne, but the echoes of footsteps behind her are growing louder, led by none other than Swiatek and Coco. Gauff, two fierce warriors carving their own legacy in the modern era of tennis. The rankings may seem like numbers, but beneath every point lies a story of triumphs, heartbreaks, battles fought in silence, and glory earned through sweat and resolve. And this week, that story feels more electrifying than ever. Aryna Sabalenka, the relentless reign. When Aryna Sabalenka first rose to the top, many wondered if she could stay there. Her game has always been a storm. Ferocious serves, explosive forehands, and a spirit that refuses to yield. But what truly defines Aryna is not her power, it's her evolution. In 2025, Sabalenka has become more than an athlete. She's a symbol of consistency under chaos. With every tournament, she's refined her balance between aggression and control. Her victory at the 2025 U.S. Open cemented her dominance, proving that even when the pressure mounts, she thrives on it. At a recent press conference, she smiled modestly when asked about her reign. Being number one isn't about defending a number. It's about defending your belief. Her belief is her weapon, and her results speak volumes. With multiple titles this season and a win-loss record envied across the WTA, Aryna continues to silence doubters with the sound of her racket striking like thunder. Her biggest rival, herself. Behind the scenes, Sabalenka has worked tirelessly on mental resilience. Gone are the days when frustration broke her rhythm. Now, she channels it. A warrior who's learned to turn emotion into energy. As she stands atop the rankings, the tennis world knows dethroning Aryna Sabalenka will take more than talent. It will take fire equal to her fury. Swiatek, the Polish precision. If Sabalenka is fire, Swiatek is ice. Calm, meticulous, and impossibly focused. The Polish prodigy, known for her deep topspin and chess-like strategy, continues to chase greatness with an almost poetic discipline. Ranked world number two, Swiatek remains the intellectual heartbeat of modern tennis. Every match she plays feels like a symphony, calculated, layered, and perfectly timed. Her 2025 season has been marked by back-to-back titles in Doha, Rome, and Madrid, proving that her dominance on clay is as natural as breath. When asked about her rivalry with Sabalenka, replied with her signature humility. It's not rivalry in the traditional sense. We push each other. She brings the intensity. I bring the balance. That's how tennis grows. Her rivalry with Aryna isn't just about rankings. It's about philosophy. Sabalenka plays with raw emotion. Swiatek with refined control. Their duels are more than matches. Their contrast of style, rhythm, and psychology. And though narrowly missed reclaiming her number one title this week, one thing is certain: she's not done yet. Her hunger burns quietly but steadily. Her eyes remain fixed on the summit. Coco Gauff, the meteor rising. At just 21 years old, Coco Gauff continues to redefine what youth and excellence mean in tennis. Ranked world number three, she stands shoulder to shoulder with legends, not by luck, but through relentless evolution. The young American who capture hearts as a teenager, defeating Venus Williams at Wimbledon years ago, is now a seasoned competitor with maturity far beyond her age. Her game has transformed from instinctive athleticism to strategic brilliance. The 2025 season has been Coco's canvas of growth. She reached the semifinals of the Australian Open, captured the Miami Open title, and made deep runs at Wimbledon and the U.S. Open. But beyond her results, it's her presence that commands attention. Gauff carries herself like a leader. Off the court, she continues to advocate for equality, mental health, and youth empowerment. Time magazine recently named her one of the top 100 most influential people of 2025, solidifying her impact beyond sport. When asked about her climb in the rankings, Coco said, "I'm not chasing anyone. I'm chasing my best self. If that takes me to number one someday, I'll be ready for it." Her words embody confidence without arrogance. A rare balance has made her not just a player, but a role model. The chase, a rivalry, trilogy in motion. The 2025 WTA season has become a thrilling cinematic rivalry. Sabalenka, Swiatek, and Gauff, forming a triangle of talent that defines this generation. Every tournament feels like a new episode of a saga. Sabalenka's dominance, Swiatek, precision, and Gauff's ambition. Together, they reignited global interest in women's tennis. Fans called the triple era. Their clashes are the stuff of legend. The 2025 Australian Open semifinal, where Sabalenka edged past Gauff in a 3-set thriller. The French Open final, where Swiatek's mastery on clay overwhelmed Sabalenka's aggression. The U.S. Open final, where Gauff fought back from the brink, pushing Sabalenka to her limits. Each battle brings not just skill, but emotion, tears, laughter, courage, and grace. These women are not rivals in hate. They are architects of each other's greatness, rising stars in the shifting field. Beyond the top three, the WTA landscape continues to sparkle with fresh faces and familiar names making powerful moves. Jasmine Polini of Italy, with her fearless play and newfound confidence, climbed 2 spots to break into the top 10. Her consistency across hard court and clay has made her one of the most dangerous floaters on tour. Aryna Sabalenka of Kazakhstan, known for her ice-cold composure and booming serves, also surged upward. Despite a few injury setbacks earlier this year, her comeback form has been remarkable. A reminder that her Wimbledon triumph was no fluke. Anja Burr, Jessica Pegula, legacy in motion. It's easy to think of the WTA rankings as temporary numbers that shift weekly, dictated by wins and losses. But sometimes rankings become markers of eras, just as the world once marveled at Aryna in Venus. Then at Sharapova and Aryna, now we witness Sabalenka, Świątek, and Gauff defining the soul of women's tennis. Their stories are still unfolding, but already they've inspired millions. Orion's ferocity teaches us that power must be mastered, not feared. Jay's calm reminds us that control is not weakness, but strength. Coco's grace shows us that youth can lead with wisdom. A final reflection as the October sun sets on another week of rankings. One can't help but marvel at the beauty of this era. 3 women, each unique, each relentless, are carrying the sport into a golden age. Aryna Sabalenka stands tall as world number 1, her name etched in the stars. Iga Świątek follows, a strategist at the heart of a poet. Coco Gauff rises behind them, a beacon of the future, her wings just beginning to spread. Together, they form the trinity of brilliance, fire, ice, spirit. And as fans, we are privileged witnesses to their dance for greatness. Because tennis is not just about who holds the top spot, it's about who makes the world believe that reaching it is possible. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share